Good evening, 47. The militia has released a hostage tape, outing the existence of Providence to the world. This was a fatal mistake, and our analysts are tracing its origin as we speak. In the meantime, we have a lead on Lucas Gray's top lieutenant. Turns out the Delgado cartel's counterfeiting unit was creating fake IDs for the militia, and one operative in particular stands out, Wazir Kale, an infamous South China Sea pirate better known by his nom de guerre, the Maelstrom. The Maelstrom and his cutthroat band of outlaws were the scourge of the shipping industry in the post-recession years. But his reign of terror came to an end with the disastrous 2014 hijacking of the supertanker Francis King. Chinese elite forces stormed the ship, resulting in the deaths of a dozen sailors and most of the Maelstrom's crew. But Kale slipped away unseen. The Maelstrom's connection to Gray is unknown, but we believe it was he who carried out the audacious killing of a Providence CEO in Shanghai, along with two reactivated members of his old pirate gang, Vanya Shah, a shady figure in Mumbai's criminal underworld, and Dawood Rangan, the gang's old cashier turned dodgy movie producer. Shah, Rangan, and the Maelstrom form Lucas Gray's Eastern Cell. They are a crack strike team, and stopping them is our client's most pressing concern. Unfortunately, the elusive Maelstrom appears to have vanished into the seedy underbelly of Mumbai, the cradle of his criminal legend, and no one knows his whereabouts or what he currently looks like. So, a bandit queen, a showbiz charlatan, and one certifiable ghost. I shall leave you to prepare. Welcome to Mumbai, 47. One of the most densely populated cities in the world, home to more than 12 million people. If you wanted to disappear and hide from the world, this vast city is perfect. The maze-like sprawling slums offer secret paths and surprises around every corner. The elusive Maelstrom knows the city like the back of his own hand. Locating him will be a considerable challenge. A place to start could be the slums, where his former gang, the Crows, has recently risen from the ashes. Dawood Rangan will be easy to find in his half-finished tower, wrapping up his new film called Mumbai Hero. While Vanya Shah has ensconced herself in the overgrown remains of an old train yard. Your 3 targets call this labyrinthine part of the city home, so choose your approach carefully.
Admit it, it was your fault and we could all go home, okay?
I'm sure it's him. My cousin lives in New York.
47. The street gang known as the Crows are on high alert. They seem to be on the lookout for potential assassins and will be suspicious of anyone they don't recognize. I suggest you are mindful around them in the slums.
The onions are the best in Mumbai. Ask anybody in the market. I can't go anymore. Yaar, I would pay a lot of rupees for an autograph of the Maelstrom. He's the greatest hero Mumbai has ever seen.
I don't know. I think my local Dabawala is a pretty
Yeah. He was literally about to shit himself when we brought him down here.
Maelstrom will save
Boss
the
had
city from
insisted
the
on
evils that
blindfolding him.
corrupt it. From
I think he
Dawood
must
Rangan-
have thought we were going to kill him or something.
He was so nervous.
The kidnapping of Ether Corporation CEO Nilius Duvall took a surprising turn today with the release of a hostage tape, in which a shaken but otherwise unharmed Duvall admits being an operative in a quote-unquote
Another one of Vanya Shah's servants just came by to try to convince Uncle Vihan to come over to the train yard.
He didn't say yes, did he? I know it's a great honor to be able to make a dress for the Slum Queen. But what happened to the other tailors?
No, Uncle is planning on going into hiding, I think. I heard they fished out one of the other tailors from the harbor yesterday. Drowned.
She's a witch, that Vanya Shah. Pure evil.
It appears Vanya Shah is in the market for a dress fit for a queen.
Vanya Shah will hear of this. Mark my
Get
words.
all the most beautiful fabrics in Mumbai. It's going to be a little crowded, but don't worry. Just follow me.
Kuch mila kya? Did you have any luck?
No, that tailor is impossible. I explained to his employee that Miss Shah wants to meet with him, but he claimed that the tailor wasn't available.
So you didn't just go inside and look?
Only the Royal Guard can do stuff like that. I'm sure Miss Shah was...
Another one of Vanya Shah's servants just came by to try to convince Uncle Vihan to come over to the train yard.
Hey, he didn't say yes, did he? I know it's a great honor to be able to make a dress for the Slum Queen. But what happened to the other tailors?
No, Uncle is planning on going into hiding, I think. I heard they fished out one of the other tailors from the harbor yesterday. Drowned.
She's a witch, that Vanya Shah.
It appears Vanya Shah is...
Pure evil.
Vanya Shah will hear of this. Mark my words.
Kuch mila kya? Did you have any luck?
No, that tailor is impossible. I explained to his employee that Miss Shah wants to meet with him, but he claimed that the tailor wasn't available.
So you didn't just go inside and look?
Only the Royal Guard can do stuff like that. I'm sure Miss Shah will send someone with more hands-on experience than me. He's the only tailor in town that can make that damn dress.
That's what happens when you drown all the others, I guess.
So, he's just hiding in there now?
Yeah. Shah sent someone over to talk to him, but he refused to come down.
Huh. Seems rather silly. It's a big opportunity for him. Sure, Vanya Shah is a little scary, but...
I'm sure he has his reasons. He told us to say he was out of town, but I'm not sure the guy bought it though.
Greetings, sir. Can I interest you in my fine wares? Cheap, durable cloth in many special colors.
What's up with that? He gets to access the hill and we're not allowed up there.
What in the heavens is going on? You said no one was allowed up there. What's so special about him, huh?
Hey, that's not fair. The rules apply to everyone, you know?
Wait. He's allowed up there, but we're not. What exactly is going on here?
Excellent. Let's find out what kind of dress a woman like Vanya Shah wants. Shah wants a cerulean dress, 47. Perhaps you will be able to source a roll of the right fabric at the local cloth market.
It must be an important meeting.
silk, cotton. Great. Thank you. Come again.
Ah, it's you. Did you...
Yes, I have it right here.
About bloody time. Come with me.
Oh, don't be alarmed, by the way. Miss Shah takes security very seriously, so the guards will search you. Not to worry.
Follow me. Follow me.
Have you seen Sanjay recently? He left a small fortune to me in a poker game a few nights ago.
So, Mr. Hussain, I understand you have a request.
The debt, my queen, they're, well, quite overwhelming.
My bookkeeper informs me that you've had yet another child. I feel perhaps that is not the wisest decision to make when in a financial situation such as yours. Of course, eventually you'll have extra hands to assist you with your
That
income.
is Vanya Shah,
Provided the
self-appointed
child
queen
feels
of the Mumbai slums.
That is the problem. Little Raji is not well.
5 years, Mr. Hussain.
5 years, my queen.
Yes. 5 additional years of servitude to your queen. For you and your wife. In exchange, I will take care of the bills for your new one until she is old enough to work the spinning mills. That is my offer, Mr. Hussain. Talk it over with your wife. I expect your acceptance tonight. Good day.
Okay, it says 175 PSI. Is that fine?
Ah, the elusive tailor. Here at last. Let's have a look at the cloth you've chosen. I want to make sure the color is the right one.
Yes, of course. Here it is.
You fool! I asked for cerulean. Are you deliberately trying to upset your queen? Don't answer. Just go and fetch what I'm asking for. Excellent. Finally, some progress here. Come with me. I want you to take my measurements while you're here.
Smart work, 47. Shah will want to have privacy when measuring for the dress. I'll leave the final execution up to you.
You there. Leave us. I want some privacy. Let's start the measuring right away. If you didn't bring a tape, I'm pretty certain one of the other tailors left theirs behind. You can use that. They won't need it.
Relax your back, please, Miss Shah. I'll just measure your arms now, Miss Shah. Turn around, please, Miss Shah. I need to measure shoulder to shoulder.
You've
Confirmed kill on Vanya Shah. Excellent work, 47. No rest for the wicked, however. On to the next one.
minutes would be enough. I need to sit down and relax a little.
Acha, do you know what we should do with the bedsheets from Mr. Patel?
I really need a break.
I don't want to make a mistake.
Can you go and ask one of the guards if we can have half an hour?
Foreman hasn't let anyone. I already did that. He said the foreman hadn't given permission. How are we supposed to know what I asked if I could talk to the foreman, and the guard said no. Would have a pile of clothes.
Not a good thing. All right, so I need to understand a few things here. Nobody keeps track of time in any way.
The old foreman didn't really care so much.
I'm not an idiot. Is the fan good to go? I know they're still trying to find the right lines for the shoot, but in case they do, we need to be ready with the tech.
You bet. I had to hack the controls to reduce the power output of the machine. I don't know where Rangan got this thing from, but it sounds like a blow the entire set from the roof. Yeah, we don't need any accidents on this fine.
That is so disrespectful. This really should have done that alimony instead, yaar. Oh, Hero, you're so strong.
That is Dawood Rangan, producer of mediocre movies and a full-time criminal. His brutality is overshadowed. Dawood Rangan is confirmed killed. Just one target left. Let's bring this one home.
My brain is just taking so much tension. What have I got myself into? I just had to leave that cozy agency job and go and realize myself in the film industry. What is wrong with commercials? Nothing. Nothing is wrong at all. We want to work, we want to enjoy the
That's good. Now, really project. Like, excellent. Very good. Next, please.
Don't get me started about that.
understand that the super rich have money?
I know. What are the odds?
I mean, gambling is really a form of fraud that everybody just accepts. Whereas if you break someone's leg, then, oh, it's such a big problem, and, oh, you're a psychopath, and blah, blah, blah.
That's not true. I've won a lot of money on cricket over the years. Sure, big money.
Delving straight into the heart of darkness, 47. Good luck.
Is grab it and toss it in one of the furnaces in the metal workshop. Barabar? This is the third time you asked me. What's wrong with you? Nothing's wrong with you.
He has those damn pictures, the little tramp.
Sure I don't mess up when the boss asks me to. Grab the powder into the furnace, let the smoke go down. Whatever happens.
A photograph and a note addressed to Sagar the barber. This looks like a very recent picture of the Maelstrom. With this in hand, picking him out in a crowd should be possible.
Go to the cinema to get depressed. Why would you do that?
They took me in after that. Thought they could tame the beast. Use it for the things they didn't dare do themselves. I got to know them intimately. And when the time came, I slaughtered them. Intimately. I tore down the walls
47? That man there. He resembles the Maelstrom. Try to get close to him for a visual ID.
I found like-minded people, and together we showed those that would have us serve what it meant to be masters of our
No,
own fate.
that wasn't him.
And now, my fellow warriors, now even bigger walls need to crumble and be reduced to ashes. Join me and form your own destiny in this world. It is your right and your privilege.
No, that isn't the Maelstrom.
Become the storm and sweep the earth clean of this pestilence. Together, my warriors, we shall rebuild.
No luck. No, that's not him. No, that's not him. No, that wasn't him. "47. That nose. Those eyes. That can only be Wazir Kale, The Maelstrom. Identification confirmed.
On high-quality cotton twill. Sail on high-quality cotton twill.
Typically.
Okay, honey. I just thought maybe we could have a nice little on the fabric.
Hey, need a new shirt for the office? We got the best.
What in the heavens is going on? You said no one was allowed up there. Right here. Sir, come try, sir. Please get
I checked the apartment, but there's no sign of Wasim. His work clothes are still outside. Are you sure he was supposed to replace you now?
I've been doing this for 10 hours now. We really need a break.
Well, you're out of luck then. Boss says to keep things running.
Yes, sir. What I've got 4 What exactly is going on here?
Papa Ji! Get your Papa Ji! Hot, spicy, just so tasty, man!
What the fucking hell? Why is he allowed up there? Hey! Gotta find a place.
In his huge Mercedes.
When you're a kid, सब कितना different होता है ना? You never really imagine that you'll ever grow up.
Celebrated with feasting, celebration, and jungle merriment.
Orange, Mojati, right here. Sir, come try.
That guy gets special treatment. So unfair. Mom, right here.
Typical you.
You there? Sir, please. One moment. You look like a discerning gentleman. We have the finest wares in here. Best clothes, finest cuts, dresses in all...
The infamous Maelstrom is dead. Very well done, 47. Mission completed. Time to find an exit.
According to records, this was a youth correctional facility until 1962, when the estate was overtaken by an obscure Soviet research fund, the Institute for Human Betterment.
Looks deserted.
The place was abandoned after a fire in '89. Then, only a few weeks ago, it was acquired by an anonymous investor using cryptocurrency. It has to be Lucas Gray.
He's here.
Be careful, 47. The breadcrumbs were almost too easy to follow. It could be a trap.
Not a trap. An invitation.
You came home. I knew you would. You've come a long way, 47. And even now, you don't remember.
This place.
This was our prison, where Father trained us, shaped us into killers for Providence. Now, you don't remember. They ripped it out of you, wiped it away, but I do. I remember everything.
You're a terrorist with nothing to lose. You'd say anything.
I know, it's difficult. You never miss your mark or question your function, but we made a pact. You and I. Do this, and we both lose.
There was an incident. That boy, he died.
He lived. Because of you. Don't you remember his name? You know this. Deep down, you know. What was his name?
Subject 6. Your name is Subject 6.
And what is our purpose?
To take them all down.
We were gonna tear it all down. The Institute, Providence, everyone who'd ever hurt us. We failed. The partners grew paranoid, made sure that Ortmeyer's children would never challenge them again. I'm the only one who got away unchanged. The only one left who remembers.
Ortmeyer was Providence.
Everything he did to us, everything he made us do, it all leads back to them.
I'm breaking more rules than I care to count, Mr. Grey. What's your play?
The partners hide behind a cloak of anonymity. Only one man knows their true identities. Your client, the top controller, the one they call the Constant. He is the key.
But he is untraceable. So what am I missing?
A man would come to the Institute. A man with a Providence pin. The first Constant. If we find him, if he's still alive, he's our way in.
You don't know who he is, but 47 does. That's what this reunion is all about.
Show them.
You're just gonna hand it over. Our one bargaining chip.
Olivia.
Fine. 47's memory was erased, irreversibly at the time, but after Ortmeyer's death, his estate was acquired by the Ether Corporation, and they made an antidote.
It's a long shot, I know.
This is not how it works. We don't just join the revolution. ICA is neutral. We don't take sides.
I hate to break it to you, lady, but neutrality is a side. It's the side of the status quo.
People have died. Civilians. You align yourself with terrorists, murderers.
Sometimes even monsters serve a purpose.
Look.
Enough. You have a choice. But I made mine a long time ago. I will finish what I started.
Subject 47. Most gifted of all my boys. So you're the pick of the litter. Tell me about the incident. The subject ran away. He and another boy. The instigator was punished accordingly. As were all the neighbors. My men did what needed to be done. It won't happen again. Bring your house in order, Doctor. You won't like the alternative.
I remember who he is.
can't stop eating. Maybe you know him, Mr. Nolan Cassidy? Can say that I do. Well, he's interested in this place. You don't really come around. Don't know him. Well, never mind.
Janus. Cold War spy master and the first Providence constant. I wonder how much he remembers. How little he cares. Finally, an end to Janus. Death feels like an easy way out for a man like him. Still. We are close now, 47.
Your house is so beautiful. I'm really impressed with all the wonderful things you have here. I wish my husband would let me know.
This is Nolan Cassidy of Whittleton Creek. I want to speak to the man in charge.
And that is Nolan Cassidy taken care of. Both targets are confirmed killed.
All that remains now is to find the information we came for, and then get out of here.
If that man ever got into higher office, we'd all be living in a police state.
Say, you guys haven't been poking around the frog habitat behind the house.
Have a flyer. Read more about Charles Blake III and his politically flexible platform.
I saw one of those security people from Mr. Janus's house, and I'm pretty sure he was burying something back there. And I just figured since you guys seem to be, working together, you might know about it.
Can't say that I do.
Someone from Janus' security detail buried something in the frog habitat behind Cassidy's house. What could that possibly be? A cigar box with a few cigars and a note inside. Well, this is very interesting. The note indicates that the box was given to Janus by the Constant as per tradition, he writes. 47. This could mean the Constant and Janus meet up on a regular basis. Excellent find.
Ah, James. How's it going out there at the muffin stand?
Just fine, Mrs. West. They're moving fast. One guy out there in particular seems to really like them. Not a local fellow.
Oh, that's nice. Are there enough cakes, or do I need to make more? I can always make more.
Well, honestly, he's wolfing them down at an impressive pace. But he's got to take a break at some point. Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to make some more.
All right, my darling. Thank you.
Hey, did you grab the pack of smoke that was thrown over the fence from the old guy's garden? No. I'm trying to stop.
Yeah, Doc, I know. But this batty guy is driving me crazy. Every time he sees me, he comes out and wants to talk. And the problem is he just won't shut up. Honey,
it's
always
me.
ranting about that
You
damn
called?
lawsuit
Yes,
against Janus
I know they're
and
coming.
waving
A lawsuit between Janus and another resident. Might be a good place.
piles of paper.
I have to
As
finish
if
my
I give a
rounds
rat's
first.
ass about their problems.
I thought this
The
was
judge
supposed to
sorted
be a
out.
quiet.
Do you need
A
some help?
lawsuit between Janus and a
I
local
could
resident.
indeed use some help.
It might be just what we're looking
People
for.
People in this
Batty
neighborhood
lives in
are
number
so
432.
That's what I really love about this place.
No problem.
Okay? Please, do what you can, all right?
You know the exterminator guy who's working on Batty's house?
Same guy who just did Cassidy's, right?
Yeah. So I learned it's not the initiator to source chemicals. I asked him if it was poison, but he assured me that it was only That's it. He told me to over that. But he can set them free later. I wanted to take them. He's an exterminator. He cares about the lives of insects. What a weirdo. I know the captain is, but then
That's gonna hurt.
he took care of it. Nico lived in a shoebox. And he even made a little leash for him so he could take him walking. They did everything together. Until one day, he heard his mother scream from the
Janus is apparently engaged in a civil lawsuit with another resident of Whittleton Creek. James Batty, the plaintiff, wants Janus to stop his annual landing of a helicopter near the local creek. Batty claims it interrupts the nesting birds and a species of frog that has been declared endangered. Must be a very important trip given his poor health.
Nolan Cassidy! Mr. Cassidy! I love hide and seek just as much as the next guy. Come on.
A recording of some sort. The note mentions another house. Perhaps Cassidy is using one of the vacant buildings as a base of operations. 47.
Hey, did you drop off the surveillance tapes on Janus at the house? Cassidy was asking for them earlier.
Yeah, added them to the pile. What a stupid system. Record the surveillance in the attic, bring the tapes over to HQ and review them there. The recorder is perfectly capable of playing the tapes as well. Why not just keep them here?
What, and risk the owners of this house? Less than ideal, but it's better to keep the tapes safe in our own house.
Yeah, well...
Yes, I understand. You tried to reach me earlier. Ah, there you are, my boy. Yes, well, it's about the chairman's seat. I understand Frederick was overlooked despite my recommendations. I would appreciate an explanation of the reasoning behind the decision. Well, it's a long and rather complicated discussion to undertake over the phone. Your request was put in front of the partners and considered, but in the end, it was decided to assign the role to the Washington twins. The partners saw their ideas as a breath of fresh air. A breath of fresh air? They are fortune seekers, robbers of the past, focusing on glory and wealth and outlandish futuristic dealings rather than conservation. They are not representative of what the society was built for. I understand your concern. Rest assured, I will be watching them closely. Very well. It seems we have a lot to discuss when we meet soon. Agreed. Until then.
Excellent, 47. This recording confirms that Janus is planning to meet with the Constant. This is just the sort of thing we're looking for. That's the last piece of the puzzle found, 47. While we didn't end up with the names or locations of the Providence partners as we had hoped, this at least gives us a clear bead on the Constant. We can expect to find him at the annual gathering of the Ark Society in November. It should be enough. The Ark Society annual gathering. 47, that's it. That has to be the event where Janus and the Constant are meeting. That's the last piece of the puzzle found, 47. While we didn't end up with the names or locations of the Providence partners as we had hoped, this at least gives us a clear bead on the Constant. We can expect to find him at the annual gathering of the Ark Society in November. It should be enough. Good work, 47. We now know Janus is meeting with the Constant at an event related to the Ark Society. And we have an approximate date as well. I think that's all we're going to get. A ceremonial robe of some sort with a note from Janus attached. The note is interesting. Janus has asked Helen to do a few repairs on the robe before he leaves for his annual trip. He even put a date there. This is valuable information, 47.
We're close to the finish line. It's time to end this.
All mission objectives are completed. 47, once you've left Whittleton Creek, I will notify Providence of our discovery.
In the meantime, we'll go over the clues you found. Once we've located the Constant, we'll make our final move.
You make it sound so easy.
The Ark Society. One of Providence's more obscure outfits.
I've heard whispers. A survivalist club for the global elite. Billionaires preparing for a global collapse. And now we know the Constant will attend their next gathering. So where is it?
That's the catch. The report is redacted. No names, no location.
So it's a dead end. I can't track them, not without ICA backup.
Now, I'm no big shot analyst, but it seems to me Janus was the Ark Society's founder, so chances are they'll want to pay their respects in private.
Track the coffin. Worth a shot.
You all right?
It comes back in flashes. Fear, anger, but like it happened to someone else.
Your gift and your curse. What they did to you. Well, I spent a long time feeling guilty about that. Now, I wonder who got the better deal.
Yes. Found something.
What are we looking at?
The ass end of nowhere. But this is where Janus's remains were shipped to. Our choice for a final resting place, wouldn't you say?
Not bad. So we stake it out. Await the next gathering. Then we waltz in and kidnap one of the world's most powerful men. Without ICA backup.
Like I said, it's a long shot.
We'll take it.
How did you not see this coming? My God, we came this close. The old man could have buried us all. Our families.
Do you think you feel more betrayed than I do? Get some perspective, please. Janus is dead. Lucas Gray is about to join him.
And a cornered animal is twice as dangerous.
Let's be perfectly clear. We were not exposed. The threat is neutralized. We are back on track.
Even so, from this point on, we expect you to take...
No. There is no way I'm doing that. How can you question my loyalty?
In case treachery is contagious.
Do you really want to do this to me?
Is there a problem, Secretary?
No problem whatsoever, Madam. Here's to loyalty.
My man on the island confirms that the Constant has arrived. We head out at sundown. Here, in case the crew get ideas.
Why are you doing this, Mr. Gray? You had a chance to walk away. Why didn't you?
A year ago, I'm working security for this banker, Cobb, only to find out he's a Providence operative. I'd been running for decades, only to wind up where I started. We've all got barcodes on the back of our heads. Most people just never notice. 47 told me about your parents. How did they die?
Car bomb. Surrey, 1989. Company named Blue Seed didn't care to pay for their mistakes. But I like to think no one's untouchable.
I'm sorry for your loss.
You feel it, don't you? Unlike him, you feel it all. Everything you've done.
It's a dangerous thing. Having a conscience.
Attention, gentlemen. Our source on the island just made a critical discovery. The Constant has a poison chip embedded in his neck. A failsafe, in case he's compromised.
Damn it. We should have expected something like this. So, we subdue the Constant before he has time to react.
Not that simple. The device is remote-triggered, and during his stay on the island, 2 kill switches have been entrusted to twin sisters Zoe and Sophia Washington, 2 young, ambitious Providence operatives and newly appointed chairwomen of the Ark Society. Apparently, even the Constant is unaware of this arrangement.
Right, change of plans. We divide and conquer. 47 takes out the Washingtons, while I figure out a way to get the Constant off the island. It'll be tight, but once we're back at the ship, we should be able to surgically remove the chip before the partners have time to react. 47?
Tell me about the targets.
I know them from the archive. Zoe and Sophia's father is president of a powerful conservative think tank, one of Providence's prime assets. The apples don't fall far from the tree.
No saints either. According to ICA files, the twins are pampered socialites who get their kicks from treasure hunting. Commanding a band of trigger-happy mercenaries, Zoe and Sophia prowl the world in search for ancient relics. With little regard for local culture or even human life, they stop at nothing to claim their prize. Well, collateral damage they may be, but safe to say, they have it coming.
Society's signature drink. They call it the Dragon Flame.
Are you serious? It's so late. So what's in it?
Why does it matter? They don't serve it anymore because some old billionaire crapped out after having knocked down 3 in a drinking contest.
Bloody hell. I knew the twins were hardcore, but...
I mean, is it even safe? Electricity, damp basement? I've seen accidents.
I think it's quite a stylish gathering. And
Money is money. The thing is that these guys are a big part of the reason why planet Earth is in trouble. They should own up to that fact instead of having...
The way I think about it is that Janus really made a difference.
This is intolerable. I have been planning the Founder's Wake for over a month. I have some of the world's most prominent people waiting to pay him their last respects. I have the star of the Prague Philharmonic on stage, ready to play a blindfolded rendition of Schubert's Ave Maria on the harp, for God's sake. And you're telling me that you lost the sodding dagger?
I'm really sorry, ma'am. My team received no notification. You sure they didn't give you a crate number?
They did not give me a crate number. I was told you people would have it under control.
Fine, fine. I'll go and have another look.
See that you do. And when you do find it, bring it to the tower basement where the Founder's body's being kept. The mortician will handle things.
That is Zoe Washington, chairwoman of the Ark Society, professional treasure hunter, and Providence operative. Quite a mouthful. As we know, Zoe Washington will host Janus's wake, but now it seems an antique ceremonial dagger, which Janus is supposed to wear during the service, has gone missing from storage. I suggest you locate the disputed dagger 47. This wake could be a chance to catch the target unaware.
Iron Maiden up there. A real one, with actual spikes in it.
Oh, tell me about it. It belonged to the Founder. Now, the Washingtons got rid of most of his stuff when they took over his office, but I guess...
How are we looking? I'm not anticipating any delays in delivering the gift.
So
Good work.
Well, it's really ornamental, if that makes you feel...
Oh, and remember to check the money every 2 hours. If there's any further deterioration, they'll be held to pay. Got that?
Gotcha.
Council still
That's
in
him,
session?
the Constant, Providence's top controller. Everything depends on capturing him alive.
Fighting her tooth and nail.
Huh.
Wouldn't happen to be Jebediah Block, the coal baron, would it?
Yeah. How do you know?
Well, I happen to know he's...
So, Sophia Washington has called a council meeting between the original 5 members of the Ark Society. Sophia
on the council. He's one of the original 5. You know, the first people to fund the Ark Society back in '91.
Plus, I just walked in on Sophia Washington.
Looking good today, sir.
Name while beating up a pillow cushion. Oh, she was properly pissed.
Jeez, must mean a lot to her.
What a paparazzi.
Damn shaft is killing me. Have sensitive ears. Wouldn't be surprised if I came down without.
You know this is state of the art. I don't know how anybody can get that.
Mr. Janice. Don't you look handsome? Why, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you died only yesterday. With a final touch of makeup, your burial mask, and ceremonial dagger, oh, why, you'll look like a king of old. I know I'm supposed to feel something, but the fact is, Janus is a name. That's about it. I never actually knew the man.
I don't think anyone did. Not really.
But you were part of this, back when there was just a few of you, right?
Oh, yes. Almost from the beginning.
We're all set. Cue the music.
You, playing dead? This takes me back. Good thinking, 47.
Excuse me, stop. We're not ready yet. Just don't do anything until you're told. For Christ's sake.
Attention, everyone. It appears we are not quite ready yet. My sincere apologies.
Oh, yeah. Almost.
We're all set. Cue the music.
That's odd. Who gave the signal? Oh well. Everything seems to be in order. Suppose we move ahead.
Thank you for coming, everyone. The service shall begin in a moment.
Thank you all for coming. As Janus' successor, it falls upon me to say a few words. I'll keep it brief, for there is little I can say that does the man justice. Janus was our founder, and like all true visionaries, he was far ahead of the curve. While we, the privileged class, were blissfully toasting the end of history, Janus saw the writing on the wall. As a veteran of the Cold War, Janus knew better than anyone that when true disaster strikes, the rich are as damned as everyone else, unless we work together. Janus never got to see the collapse, but died peacefully in his sleep. And yet, what he started in 1991 will one day be hailed as the dawn of a new age. One where the best among us can thrive, uninhibited. This is Janus' legacy. Long live his memory. And now, you are welcome to pay the founder your last respects.
You should know.
So long, old man.
People always
You had a better run than most.
And
Most successful spy in modern history. Oh, and that whole Jasper Knight incident was just... brilliant.
died the way he lived.
Anyway, enjoy your rest. You've earned it.
Now, why would they think you'd be capable of a thing like that?
Wow. So fierce looking even in death. That mortician is a genius. I totally believe that you once wrestled a brown bear to a tie. Anyway, Godspeed, Mr. Janus. Sorry I never knew you.
Goodbye, Janus. We won't forget you. Odd how you helped shape the 20th century, and yet nobody knows your name.
Das Vidania, old boy. You were always the best of us. I still can't believe I never got to beat you at chess.
So long, my dear. I can't believe you're gone. Last of the greats. I'll make sure those naive fools who've replaced you won't mess things up too bad. Don't you worry.
Goodbye, old friend. And thank you for everything. Rest assured, I will finish what you started.
So, here we are. You didn't want me and Sophia taking over. Fought us tooth and nail, but a fat lot of good it did you. The partners, they turned a deaf ear, and deep down, Janus, you know why. Because, for all your smarts,
Damn it! Zoe Washington's down! Holy
One target down. Nice work, 47. Next up, Sophia Washington.
Hey, something bad is going down. Yeah, all right. Hey, you all right? Talk to me. Rise and shine. This time it's for real. Understood.
Janus had something that's very rare in today's world. Integrity. Too many people are just trying to
The council meeting. You know what it's about?
Climate change. See a little bit of that affection. When he was actually around.
Sophia! Speak of
That
the
is
devil.
Sophia Washington, chairwoman of the... Both targets down. Impressive work, 47. And now, to confront the Constant. Mr. Gray, what's your status?
I'm at the helicopter, but the place is crawling with security. 47, you better bring the Constant to the harbor where it's less crowded. You can hijack one of the Archean boats.
Question is how? He's not likely to come quietly. Unless you get your hands on a kill switch.
Yes, that might just work. Search one of the twins, 47.
A remote trigger. Must be a kill switch.
Armed with that, I bet you could make the Constant come quietly. Good thinking, 47.
Fine, but fallout, nuclear winter, it all just feels sort of quaint. You want a bomb? Do a little research.
Nope. I have absolutely zero faith in the vault.
Damn, this feels wrong.
Sophia the schemer. What's she up to this time?
You know that Kronstadt designer in charge of the brain upload program?
Sure. What does it do?
I don't know. But
I hate to say this, Jebediah, but Miss Washington makes a valid point. Climate change denial has served you well
whatever
so
it is she's plotting, he did not want to be
part of it. But an order's an order.
Guess we've all been down that road.
Poor bastard. Well,
Sure. Our parents were afraid of the missiles. But I think we both know that...
But what?
Provided that the others agree. The chair will not.
You should sleep this one out in the bed. Oh, you're not conscious. There's a pulse. I guess it's your lucky day.
Oh, my God! Is there anyone who can help? Please!
What's going on here? What happened? Some guy got whacked and had his
So,
clothes stolen.
brain uploads, huh?
Target,
Living forever as a string of code.
Get behind me and stay low.
Well, obviously.
We need some help here. What's going on here? What happened? There's this crazy dude knocking people on their asses. Do we have any ID on the suspect? I couldn't tell. You do it. Thank you.
I really wanted to learn more about the Titan project. I so want to transfer teams.
Take a look. It's over now. Unfortunately, he got away.
Huh? So this.
Mr. Edwards. Still think this is maintenance?
Oh, Miss Burnwood, what have you done? Changing horses midstream? Truly unprofessional.
You know what we want.
Where is the carrot?
No carrot. You're useless to the partners. Compromised. Even if we let you live, you can never return. Why die protecting them?
When I can drag them down with me.
It's a bad hand, but it's all you've got.
Three families. That's all it took. The Ingrams, the Carlyles, the Stuyvesants. 3 dynasties secretly pooling their resources over generations, creating a singularity so dense that nothing escapes its gravity.
Never heard of them.
Well, they've heard of you. In fact, you just became the top of their agenda.
Go. We can't give them time to retaliate.
Don't take your eyes off him.
Be careful.
Well, here we are again. I must admit I am disappointed, Miss Burnwood. I had such big plans for you.
Save it. I know the truth now. You're outplayed. You have nothing left to bargain with.
You were so certain, so sure of the people closest to you. He never fails, does he? He never misses his mark. You found a window into his past. And yet, something else remains hidden. A simple truth you learned long ago.
Diana!
Coming!
No one, Miss Burnwood, is untouchable. Three families. That's all it took. The Ingrams, the Carlyles, the Stuyvesants.
Tell us everything about them.
The ivory towers are about to fall.
And when we're done...
Let's cross that bridge when we get to it. For now, the partners are all that matter.
There's an issue.
Of course there is.
Olivia's tracked the names mentioned by the Constant, and they're dead ends.
How dead?
Obituaries for all 3 have appeared online. Accidental death, heart failure, lung cancer.
They're covering their tracks. Faster than I thought.
A contingency plan of sorts. The Constant wasn't aware of it.
Well, seems they didn't tell him everything after all.
Something this big will leave traces behind.
The Constant says to follow the money.
Milton Fitzpatrick. The investment bank. It's a key Providence asset.
Which you worked for.
The director of the New York branch is a Providence operative. It's our best bet as a way in.
I'll tell the pilot to turn the plane around.
Right, gentlemen. Here's what we've come up with. The partners are transitioning between identities, but everything is so recent, the Milton Fitzpatrick bank records will still be intact. We've confirmed that the partners have active accounts there. However, the bank's records are remotely updated on a frequent basis. We may only have hours before any leads that could get us the new identities of the partners are gone forever. The data we need can be obtained in two ways. The bank's data core can be accessed through the basement vault, but getting inside the vault could be challenging. Alternatively, Bank Director Athena Savalas, Head of Security Mateo Perez, and Head of Accounts Fabian Mann each carry a partial backup drive with the data. We'll need all three drives to get the full data. Now, we cannot risk the partners discovering the data breach. Eliminating the bank's director, Athena Savalas, would sever the last remaining Providence tie to the bank and keep our activities hidden.
Okay, one more time. We break into the vault, extract the hard drive rack, and eliminate the director on the way out.
We.
You. Good luck, 47.
Welcome to New York, 47. The Milton Fitzpatrick Bank is open for business, but it seems there's some sort of investigation underway. Expect increased security. Your target, Director Athena Savalas, can be found in her top-floor office, overlooking the iconic Teller Hall. Head of Security, Mateo Perez, is roaming between the vault area and the Teller Hall, talking to employees. And Head of Accounts, Fabian Mann, can be found on the investment banker floor and the top floor of the bank, driving the internal investigation. Remember, we need to secure the data from the bank's reinforced vault, or, alternatively, acquire 3 hard drives carried by the director and her 2 lieutenants, Mann and Perez. Good luck, 47.
Low.
This is the vault, 47. The data core should be behind that large steel door.
I'm really sorry, but we've had this section off this area for now. The head of security suspects there may have been some tampering going on here.
But I need my thing.
Sorry, not on my watch. Talk to Perez if it's that important, but expect a big no.
Great, thanks for nothing.
Well, at least it's not as bad as that time. I'm in Queens. Remember that?
Oh, the 6,000 semi-incinerated files we had to tape together? Don't remind me.
Yeah. I'm just saying, maybe this isn't so terrible after all.
Well, there are always worse cases out there. I guess I'm mostly frustrated because of all the secrecy. We can't talk to staff or ask around if people have seen a folder full of secrets. We could be here weeks and not find anything.
It's a steady paycheck, my friend. You don't have to love it.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah.
Stupid hot down here.
Ooh. Do not turn on the AC. It might be a little warm in here, but those exhaust fumes are just horrible.
I know. Who the hell decides to put an AC?
I couldn't see anything out of the ordinary. False alarm.
Someone who doesn't work here anymore. I hope.
So, what are you getting, Frank?
Frank? I'm not getting him anything. He's an asshole. Besides, he won enough money to buy whatever he wants.
Come on. It's the gesture that counts.
Yeah, right. He's always been an arrogant dick. And he won't shut up about winning the lottery.
And his kids are so cute. I think you are just jealous.
Ooh, I'm not jealous. I just think he's a dick. That's all. The only thing good about him leaving is that I might get that promotion I've been waiting for 10 years.
You are sad, man. I don't know why he's ever talking to you.
You suck at this game, buddy. Suck big time.
Always, whoa, me.
Aren't we grumpy today? Did your left hand cheat on you over the weekend?
Let's try again. I know I can beat your skinny little ass. Oh, baby, I'm ready to beat the crap out of you. I've just leveled up and I'm ready to go.
A notice from the bank's head of security mentions that the building suffers from unstable Wi-Fi. If the
Usually solves like 95% of the problems. Did you last do an update? Go to the proper channels. Help desk first, and I'll come up when it's your turn. You're not the only one with...
I know what you're thinking, 47. You won't fit.
My dad came by the bank last week. Kids out of town but drove in a few hour work.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I gave him a tour and everything. Afterwards, we went to a diner over on the cliff. He's a Freemason. But Milton Patrick more Masonic members than any other bank in the U.S.
Is that right? That sounds like a coincidence. I mean, it's a big investment bank with just shy of like 1,000 branches, including this one.
I told him that, but he kept on. Said it was rumored that the bank was actually being run by some super secret group. You know, like the Illuminati or something. And he was sure that Athena Savalas was a part of that group.
The director. She's a dead fish, man. I mean, she wouldn't be caught socializing with anyone. I think your dad is getting a little too much into that whole Freemason thing.
Great work, 47. You now have access to the vault. Good work, 47. That's the evidence secured for now. Careful not to lose it. If anyone sees you with that rack, my guess is you'll draw a lot of unwanted attention to yourself.
You know, I went to the same boarding school as Athena did. Back in England.
Right. I see you want to expand on your own, buy a house in the Hamptons.
Oh, have we talked to everyone?
No, I think I saw him go into the bathrooms. He's been there for ages.
Okay. Doesn't sound promising.
Eugene Cobb we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Let me know when he comes out.
Yeah, will do. Yeah.
It went really well. I think
Have you seen Savalas down here recently?
She never comes down. She prefers to look over all of us from that watchtower of hers.
Weird approach to leadership.
Well, I mean, she gets results, but leadership?
This better be good.
The only reason she comes down
I told you to buy with the money.
then it's the other hand out.
Yeah?
So
Get
if
back
I
to me
ever...
ASAP, and it better be good.
Talk to me! Yes, fine! Buy as much...
Squad, you're looking very low-key. I need energy here. You need to be slain.
So are we just supposed to let anyone from IT in there?
That's right. You know how crap this old building is with the wireless, and how the director hates seeing cables anywhere? Well, she had a router installed in her office, where she dies a lot.
Got it.
My God, there's a lot of paperwork here. What happened to digitization? It's like the 1920s.
That is Athena Savalas, billionaire banker, Providence Herald, and bane of the middle class.
deal.
Has anyone seen the Jameson TA-419? It was here a minute ago. Damn it.
Not a lot.
Ah, good. Finally. I hope you have good problem-solving skills.
I'm known to be the best.
Yeah, you better be. The director's a handful. Don't talk to her, all right?
Wasn't planning on it.
All right, 47. You're in. Make the most of it.
Look at them down there, scurrying about in their miserable little lives, never accomplishing anything of importance. Sad.
Huh?
My God, there's a lot of paperwork here. What happened to digitization?
I should
The
celebrate
20s.
Maybe leave early tonight. Review those restructuring plans at home.
Has anyone seen...
Squad, lay it on me. What's the conclusion? We good?
Mr. Mann, we've been reviewing for just a few hours. It's not quite enough to get through the substantial amount of documentation here.
You were supposed to be the best. I was told you were the best.
Mr. Mann. Kruger and Schultz has won Best Internal Auditing Awards 9 years in a row. We are the best. But we cannot perform miracles. Besides, what you're asking us to do here is borderline criminal.
Don't worry your pretty little head about the legality of the job. I've got a lot of shit to worry about today, and I might miss both my daily workout and my 5 o'clock colonic because of the break-in. I'm feeling... pretty salty here, lady. Less wine, more action. Oh, why am I forced to use this thing? I swear those people in IT need to get off their asses and install the right software on my laptop. No. Nothing here. Oh, man, this is such a drag. I'll get back to it later.
Business as usual. Let's see if we can't ruffle some feathers.
There's a lot of paperwork here. What happened to digitization? It's like the 19...
Regular customers. Ridiculous. Why are we forced to entertain the notion of interacting with these people every day? Pittance is all they've got. I can't wait to get rid of them.
Command! You...
You have to stop talking about it. I don't want to know.
My mum lost her house 3 years ago because the bank stopped open.
Guys, I'm getting a little tight from watching all this non-action. Get a move on.
On the moral high ground, don't you? It must be nice. It must be very nice to be so perfect. To feel so justified in all your actions. You're able to run to the authorities and rat out those who are better than you.
It was here a minute ago.
People who break barriers.
Damn it.
Move borders, try out new things. Make the world better. It's pathetic. I should shoot you where you stand. A single shot. Right between the eyes, into that rat-like brain of yours. It would be so easy. So easy. Get out. Get out before I have security drag you out by your hair.
Let's have another look. There we go. That's
You'll
more
get
like
through
it.
today.
Very interesting.
Just like all the other days.
This would mean we need
It's
to
just
scale up
another
our
day.
foreclosures considerably.
You will stay calm.
Excellent.
And carry on. Leave the room. Now!
Auditors are still looking through things. We have no idea what they
Director Savalas eliminated. Good work, 47.
Talk to me. Yeah, fine.
So, I guess you won't be here tomorrow, Carrie?
How are you finding things here at the
No.
bank?
Oh, it's lovely. I actually worked with Athena about 10 years ago. I'll be locked out with
If I had a dollar each time.
Olivia has found something interesting. I'll tell you on the way.
Where are we going?
To Paradise, 47.
So, this is Paradise.
If you can afford.
Gentlemen, glad to hear you made it out of New York. Where are we?
Olivia decrypted the data 47 recovered from the bank. We isolated 3 transactions from Providence partner accounts. All made out to Haven, a small corporation operating out of the Maldives.
And what does Haven do?
To the public, they specialize in reputation management for the rich and famous. The real money, however, comes from the covert reconstruction of identities for wealthy criminals. They make people disappear.
The partners are using Haven to acquire new identities.
Yes. Olivia's been attempting to hack the Haven servers, but the owners of Haven are manually resetting the access keys every 10 hours. That, unfortunately, makes them targets.
Haven Island is a true tropical paradise. Owned by the company's founder, Tyson Williams, the island is used by Haven as a combined headquarters and client entertainment center. Current and potential clients are ferried to the island and treated to the very best the Maldives have to offer. Michelin star chefs, a full massage spa, private huts, exercise facilities, and all the comforts of a luxury island resort are made available to them. 47. We'll be sending you in as a potential new client. We've put together a convincing cover story. You're Mr. Reaper, a thief for hire looking to disappear for a while. Your mission on the island is simple. You need to eliminate the 3 owners of Haven. Tyson Williams, founder and rumored tyrannical CEO of Haven. Ludmila Vetrova, a former confidence artist hired by Williams to serve as a client recruiter and handler. And Stephen Bradley, technical wizard and the brains behind Haven's proprietary software platform.
With the owners gone, Olivia will be able to penetrate the Haven servers long enough for her to secure the new partner identities.
I've uploaded all the information we have on the island and the 3 targets. Best of luck, gentlemen.
I don't rely on luck.
Well, a little wouldn't hurt.
Welcome to the Maldives, 47. The Haven Island staff is ready to receive you under your assumed identity as Tobias Reaper, a professional thief looking to retire from a life of crime. Ludmilla Vetrova can be found in the public sections of the island, primarily tending to client needs. Stephen Bradley alternates between looking after a strict training regimen and working on a small private island, while Tyson Williams roams his large villa estate at the back of the island. This is it, 47. Eliminating the 3 owners of Haven should buy Miss Hall the time needed to do a full penetration and retrieval of the Providence partner data. Best of luck, 47. That is Ludmilla Vetrova, English-born former confidence artist of Russian descent and current client handler for Haven. Careful with this one, 47.
Pamela, you're never gonna guess where I am.
Two targets remaining. Good work, 47. Ludmilla Vetrova has been permanently retired.
Mr. Reaper, welcome to Haven. Oh, okay. Enjoy your stay, Mr. Reaper. Mr.
I'm sort of in the middle of handling clients here. What can I do for you?
Hey, have you noticed the howling from the mansion at night?
It's probably Mr. Williams.
That is Stephen Bradley.
From the mansion at night.
It's probably Mr. Williams.
He hasn't been well.
So, that's Stephen Bradley taken care of. Well done. Just one more target to go.
No pain, no gain.
Excuse me, no access, sir. Look, you will need to book a time with Mr. Grover. He controls his passage.
It's not easy, Mr. Williams.
Well,
The instructions are in Mandarin Chinese.
Well, look at the illustrations then. Just get this thing up and running so I can cool down. You hear me?
Of course, Mr. Williams. It won't be long now.
That is Tyson Williams, CEO of Haven. A reputed paranoid tyrant, Williams is known for his bad temper and heavy-handedness.
The old affliction back to haunt me again. I knew this place was bad for me, but... This shit had better work. Oh, my head feels like it's about to explode.
Yeah, Mr. Williams isn't looking too great. Do you think it's serious?
What? Malaria?
No, Mr. Williams is not happy.
Tyson Williams eliminated. Excellent work, 47. That's all we need to do from here. Miss Hall should be able to extract the information needed from the Haven servers. Good work, 47.
How was your time in paradise?
Productive.
Right. We should hear from the others soon.
We're in. Whatever your robot did back on the island, it worked. Let's see. Yeah, here we are.
You found them?
Yeah, right here. But... oh, wait a minute. Something's off. See here? All those controlling shares, those are basically the backbone of the Providence Empire, but But they're not going to the new partner identities.
What do you mean?
I mean, they're allocated to someone else. Everything is. The partners are left with no real control. Who is Arthur Edwards?
The Constant.
Message from Olivia. Everything's going to plan. We know where the partners are. We have our targets. You're almost there, old friend. Feels good, doesn't it? We should head out before the storm hits. Time to fulfill our purpose, 47.
To take them all down.